Welcome. Tonight, I want to tell you about a story from a small village in England, Ravenswood, a place where history and shadow collide, where one house holds a secret so dark it still haunts the village to this day. They say the last tenant disappeared without a trace, but the truth, well, it's far worse than anyone ever imagined. Alice was a young journalist, hungry for a story. Urban legends, haunted houses, ghosts. She'd chased them all when she heard about the abandoned Victorian mansion on the edge of Ravenswood. She couldn't resist. The locals warned her, "Stay away." They said no one who lived there ever came back. But Alice was determined. She rented the house for a week, promising herself she'd uncover its secrets. The house was enormous, with peeling wallpaper, creaky floorboards, and a heavy scent of damp wood and dust. At first it felt empty, too empty, but the silence itself was unsettling. The first night was quiet, until midnight. Alice awoke to the sound of soft footsteps in the hallway. She told herself it was a mouse. Then came whispers, barely audible, just beyond comprehension. They seemed to call her name. Curious, she grabbed a flashlight and crept down the dark corridor. Her beam caught a cracked mirror hanging on the wall. Its surface warped, distorted. She shivered and went back to bed, but sleep didn't come easy. The next day, Alice explored the attic. Behind a loose floorboard, she found a leather-bound diary. Its pages yellowed and fragile. It belonged to Thomas Gray, the last tenant, missing for 20 years. She read his entries aloud. "The house watches me. I hear voices in the walls. The mirror shows things that aren't there. I fear I am not alone." As she flipped through, the entries grew frantic. "The presence grows stronger. It whispers in the night. It knows my name. I cannot leave. The house won't let me." Alice's heart raced. She was standing in the very place where Thomas had last lived. That night, the whispers returned, louder this time. She remembered the diary's warning. "Don't look in the mirror after midnight." At exactly midnight, she approached the cracked mirror. Her reflection stared back. But then, another face appeared behind her. A pale, twisted figure with hollow eyes and a sinister grin. She gasped and turned around. Nothing. But the feeling of cold dread remained. The next morning, Alice left the house shaken. She decided to pack her things and leave early. But as she was leaving, the front door slammed shut on its own. She tried to open it, locked tight. Panicked, she ran to the mirror, hoping for answers. The surface was black, like a pool of ink. Suddenly, hands reached out from the glass, grabbing her. She screamed as she was pulled into darkness. Days later, villagers found the house empty. No sign of Alice. Only the diary lay on the floor, open to Thomas Gray's last entry, and the mirror. Its surface remained black as night. No one has dared enter since.